this is another update video. I don't know, the last time I recorded, the last one I did, it's probably been a while now. Like, I don't even know when the last day was, but this is just an update video to tell you how things have gone so far, regarding the school fee stuff. So it's been like crazy, kind of. It's been kind of wild. I'm still just surprised slash disappointed slash proud slash amazed at myself that it's already been a lot of months. Before I was saying I'm trying to make this money before 1st of April. Now tomorrow is the 20th of this month, so April is pretty much gone. We're about to enter May, which is crazy. About to enter May and I still haven't paid this shit. So what has happened so far? So far nothing has really happened, honestly. It seems as I just felt disappointed, and part of the reason why, first of all, I made a video in the past about it already, so you can go and watch that. Maybe one of the previous episodes I talked about it, but part of it was like I just thought to myself, damn, since November, this is April now, I've not been able to make 60,000 naira, or basically $60. Of course, if you know the conversion, it might be a little higher, a little lower, but let's just say $60 just for easy maths. November till April, I've not been able to make just $60 fucking dollars. November till April, I've not been able to raise 60k. And the annoying thing is that since that same November till April, more than 60,000 have flowed through my account. But that's the crazy thing. You wonder, like, how is it possible that 60k has flowed through me and I have nothing to show for it? Like, how am I not still broke? But it just pissed me off. And I feel like the one that won't piss me off the most was when my roommate here was leaving. He has gone back to the house, like on school now, on holiday and stuff. So he has gone back home. So before he left, we're talking about it once again, and it was like, if you were the one in the same situation, you would have raised the money like since. And there are so many ways to raise the money, but how he just once said this was just like he would basically just stop buying stuff basically. And he was just telling me all the money that has entered his account. It was like, when he first came at the beginning of the semester, he had a little bit of cash. In the semester, his parents sent him a little bit of cash. He could have saved up a lot of money. Like, this person sent him stuff. His friend, like, there was this crypto thing he invested in a while ago. We drew from there. Like, he just told me all these potential sources, and I was just like, easily would have raised the money. And that's made me feel sad. And the reason why it's made me feel sad is not necessarily because he was telling me where you could raise money. The reason why it's made me feel sad the most was like somebody that is not even part of this race basically is progressing faster than me. And my plan before, like I've told you many times, was to sell a lot of stuff, sell all this stuff and all that, which is actually still a good plan. But it was like, but the things that, first of all, I barely have shit to sell, and secondly, I was just overthinking things like, oh, should I sell this or should I not sell this? And him still told me, like, if you really wanted to raise the money, like, bro, he has so many things he can sell. Like, he can sell a lot of his clothes, his shoes, like game, this, that. And I just usually always felt sad that somebody that is not even part of this journey, someone that is not part of this race, somebody that did not take this stupid decision like me, if you really wanted to spawn the money out of thin air, would actually do it. And here I am. And for November, December, January, February, March, April, 5 months now. That's kind of very sad actually. 5 fucking months I've not been able to do it. And the thing that won't piss me off the most is, assuming the 5 months is only like maybe I've been trying my best and things not working, even though obviously I've been trying, as you have seen from all these videos, but I've not been trying my best. And I just feel like one of the biggest main things that is holding me back is just laziness and procrastination. Just first of all, not being able to stick, just do the work, and not being serious and jumping around from business model, like all those things combined just made me not make any progress, and it's painful. I think the saddest part about it is that time just keeps going. Time doesn't care. The world doesn't care basically. It just keeps counting. It just keeps fucking counting. And another thing I also realized was like, you're also alone. Even though it's obvious common sense, but it's something I just felt reminded of, because nobody is going to come and save you basically. Nobody's going to come and dash you free money. Like, you have to work out this shit. You have to literally grind it out. So it sucks. Like, that's one thing I'll tell you for sure. It definitely sucks, because it's just like this huge burden thing that's just giving me headache all day long. That is probably the thing that I think of the most. Like, how do I make this money? How do I pay back this stuff? How do I pay back this stuff? Where do I want to see money from? The other thing that now made this worse is this very phone I'm using to record, this iPhone. So if you go back a little, around the beginning of March or so, that my main phone spoiled. So I borrowed my brother's iPhone. My brother has 2 phones, so the iPhone he barely used it. So I borrowed my brother's iPhone 7 Plus, so to be using for the meantime. So the phone screen was already cracked and all that, but it was manageable. It wasn't too bad, I could still use it. But recently, like the screen just started going from bad to worse. From the crack just like it. I don't really want to say it fell because it didn't really fall for. Like maybe it fell from. Let's assume this is a phone. It fell from like this height, something like this. And even though obviously it fell and all, like the screen didn't crack the more and everything, but just that the thing just basically became unusable. Like I could barely use it to do anything. So I had to change the screen. So the two options I now thought is like I could either go the cheap route. So my plan was to just buy like a USB adapter stuff. So that thing that you plug it to your phone, then you can now connect a flash drive to your phone directly. So they call it USB OTG. So I was thinking I'll buy the dongle for it, then connect mouse because I have some mouse here that I carried from my workplace. So I was thinking I'll use it and just be using it to manage the phone. But I just thought to myself that first of all, if I don't fix this thing now, like the screen problem is still going to just get worse. And that time it's going to probably cost more. I won't have the money and all that. So the funny thing is I already didn't have the money, but it will just be a lot harder, basically. So I just told myself I just need to change the screen. So I went to ask the guy how much to change it, and he said 16,000 naira. That's 16k. He actually said like the screen is 15, but that's just a side round. So I actually kind of pity those guys because the guy bought it for like 15k, and I paid him 16k. So that means his profit is basically just like 1k. How fucked up is that? But basically, so I paid 16k. So since I had more money, like I basically have zero naira in my bank account. Where the fuck do I get this money from? So the place I said I will never go back to again, loan apps. So I went to borrow money once again, and this time from 2 different loan apps. So the first one gave me 10,000, another one gave me 7,000. So I had 17,000 plus like a little bit of change I had before. So in total I had up to 18,000. So I now did the screen for the 16,000. So I had like 2k left, and I used out of that one to buy deodorant and stuff. And I had like a little bit of spare change, so I gathered all the spare change and all, and I used it to put screen guard on the phone. So the screen on the phone is not working very well now. But basically it just made me broker. Like it literally took my net worth from already minus to minus if that even makes sense. So like life just sucks basically. But I just also realized that now that I've done the screen of this phone, like I basically have no excuse anymore, because all this phone is all I need. Literally all I need is just this phone and internet. Those are even just like the basic requirements. That's just like level 1. Then to actually progress to the next one, the next thing I'll take you to that level 2. It's not even the basic requirement stuff again. It's not phone and internet. What you now need then is just showing up, just putting in the work, just doing. And that's the part I always get stuck at. Like I don't know why it's just so hard for me to just do, to just go, to just grind, to just do this thing already consistently. But that's just literally what is required right now. Because if I can, any business model, the one that is on my mind, I will get to that in a minute. But the one that is on my mind is Faceless Channel. So if I can just get serious with just uploading videos consistently on my Faceless Channel, like easily, I will see progress. So I just want to do that. I just want to get serious. I just want to get consistent. So the plan moving forward now is to still sell stuff, because I still did the maths before, and I was also kind of surprised that I was able to just spawn 17k out of thin air, because I just did the maths. So I've told you about the PSP and stuff I was trying to sell before. I'm not going to go into too much details. Go and watch the previous videos, you'll find I've said it there before. So I had this PSP. So before I took them down, of course, I was like, oh, I'm not going to sell this. I'm just going to grind on my YouTube channel and make the money from there instead. But right now I just feel like I need money ASAP. So like any means possible, bro. So planning of selling the PSP again and my bicycle. So the PSP and the bicycle, I'm estimating 15 to 20,000 each for them. So like if I sell them poorly, I'm estimating I'll get 30k from 2 of them. And if I sell them well, that's 40,000. And if I sell them very, 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 very poorly, that's at least 20k. But I'm not that stupid. So I'm actually expecting like 30k from 2 of them. So before I was now thinking I can also borrow the 10k from the loan app, so that will now make it 40. But I didn't know I was able to borrow that 7k before. But assuming I didn't I could still borrow down. Now I'll be 47. So that's already almost 50k out of 60. Then the remaining 10, 12k I can save it up where I can, you know, just sell random things around the house to try and make it up. So that's it. But right now, the new plan is to sell both the PSP and the bicycle. So that's 15k. So that will now be 30k. Then the remaining 30, you know, I estimate that I can save up 10k. If I just stop buying stupid things, I just basically buy nothing. I basically just spend money on nothing. You know, if I want to go home, I'll literally trek, walk home. If I want to eat, I basically don't eat anything again. I just fasting compulsorily. Like if I live that kind of extreme frugal life, easily I can save up 10k. So that will now be 40k. And so now remain 20. So I feel like if I sell a few more random things, you know, like if I go to the house now, I can see some random things lying around. You know, I can see like abandoned metals. I can see like, you know, clothes we're not really using again, stuff, random stuff like that. I feel like if I sell that, I should be able to raise 10k. And the last 10k is where I'm just wondering, you know, how I'll get the money. But I feel like either I can sell stuff or, but I feel like I'll source it out. So that's share the new plan. Then also, while I'm trying to do that, my new priority now, you know, the face, like, because I not thought about it once again. So many business models as usual, but I just thought about it, like all of them can make you money. So jumping around from one to one to one, like, it's kind of stupid. So trying to just think of them from just making money perspective is kind of dumb. Even though that's kind of what I did, but it's kind of dumb. So he said, why don't you think of it from the more like, and the reason why I say it's kind of dumb is because they basically can all make you money. If you work hard at any of them, they can make you money. Dropshipping, YouTube automation, personal brand, SMMA, copywriting, the list goes on and on and on. Clothing brand, affiliate marketing, like whichever one you mention, as long as you work hard, as long as you try, you can make money, significant money from them. So just money as the metric is not bad. Like it's not a very smart choice to make. So I'm not just wondering like, oh, not necessarily wondering why not just decided to choose this the Faceless channel, because I wanted to do, you know, the Faceless channel too, even though my personal brand is the one that I'll say I'm the most passionate about. But I wanted to do Faceless channels too since 2020 as well. Even though I've, you know, personal brand I've wanted to do now since 2019. YouTube automation I've wanted to do it since 2020. Ever since I stumbled on Matt Parr's video back then in 2020. Since then till date I wanted to do it. And I just thought to myself, why don't I just finally do it? And this guy also, far from weak, is doing this like event thing right now, you know, that is teaching us how to do our Faceless channel and stuff. So I just like, why don't I just get serious with that? So that's just what I want to do basically. And the other, you know, and the that one is to just grind on it seriously, get consistent, upload as frequently as possible, make the videos better, add affiliate links, tell them, hey, click this one and all that. Like, just be very consistent. And the last potential source of income I'm still considering is just to like sell my skills already, because even though I'm not like a super video editor, like in terms of just basic video editing, maybe you have a basic video and you just want to cut out the ums and the and just add a little bit of editing and stuff, I can do that. Like good. So I'm just thinking like maybe I'll create like a job listing on maybe Fiverr or Upwork or all these platforms for like video editing gig, like just almost maybe something like a short. You know, there are usually two types of shorts. There's the first short that is like the Mr. Beast type, where there's a lot of editing, there's a lot of storytelling, a lot of things flying around. All those ones are very, very hard to pull off, especially if you just have a phone. But there are just other shots that is just simple, that the person is usually just talking, and there's just like caption on the screen, like that's just all. You know, and maybe there's a little bit of editing here and there. You know, maybe the camera zooms into the face a little bit, or stock footage plays over the clip. Like just all those ones are just basic editing. I feel like I can pull that off, and to me, even if it's, you know, $5 per gig, to me that's still going to be like that's a lot. Like to me, I just need that money desperately right now. So I'm thinking of doing that. That's the first one. The other one I'm also thinking of, or the things that I'm just thinking of, just applying the skills I already have. Even though I don't really have these skills, but I do have them to a decent level, because I'm, you know, somewhat decent at them. So like, why don't I just try to, you know, get gigs from doing that? The other one I'm considering is like doing a voiceover, being a voiceover artist. Because for the Faceless channels, you know, you're basically reading all these scripts, doing voiceover for the videos. So I just thought about it, since I'm already doing voiceover for my Faceless channel, why don't I just go to Fiverr and just offer to be somebody's voiceover artist? But I just wonder if you'll be looking for my type of voice, because my voice isn't really sexy. Then the third option, you know, the third one I was thinking of is thumbnails as well, but I'm not very good at editing, you know, making thumbnails. But the last one I'm just thinking of is copywriting, because copywriting too, I won't really say I'm decent. I'm still kind of bad at it, but at the same time, I've kind of learned a little bit of the fundamentals, especially with AI, ChatGPT and stuff. Like, I feel like I'm capable of writing $10 worth of copy. I feel like I'm capable of writing $10 worth of copywriting, $20 worth of copywriting, $5 worth of copywriting. So I just feel like all these skills I kind of have, like, why not I just try to apply them? Who knows? And get customers and stuff. But anyways, that's the plan for the now. I think at the end of the day, what really matters is to just get serious, because I could tell you all the plans and all that. If I still don't do anything, another 5 months will pass me by and we'll still be in the exact same spots. But that's just the plan for now. So just grind, just go, just get serious with this stuff and actually pull it off, actually do. I literally can't wait to just solve this problem. But it seems like this sucks. That's the thing. Like it's not fun at all. I'm not sitting down here smiling and enjoying myself. Like this sucks. It gives me a headache. Like it's just annoying that I always have to think about is like, how do I get money to solve this problem? How do I get money to pay back for this shit? Why did I even do this in the first place? But at the same time, I'm also kind of proud of myself, like I said in the previous video, because this is just giving me an experience, and also it's humbled me to realize that you're not as good as you think you are. Like, because before I was thinking like, oh, give me 2 months, give me 3 months, I'll make the money back. It's been 5 fucking months and I've not made the money back. So it humbled me and just made me realize you're probably not as good as you think you are. But I just feel like it's quite an experience. It's quite learning lessons and stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend you go and do this, like, please, for your own mental health, for your own sanity, for your own to not increase your anxiety unnecessarily. Don't go and use your school fees to like gamble or do something stupid. But to some degree also, I will still like, I don't necessarily encourage you because it's kind of bad and reckless. At the same time, I encourage you because the lessons that will come from this, it really tests you. It really tests you to see how strong you actually are. And you realize that you're not as strong as you thought you are. You realize you're not as good enough. You're not as good as you think you are. You're probably not good enough. You suck. Your money management skills suck. Your making money skills suck. Everything about your finance stuff just sucks. Your time management, your work ethic, all of it is just bad. It will expose all these things and just make you realize how weak you are, basically. But anyways, I've talked for too long now. That's it for this one. See ya in the next video.